the guy came. According to the story, even from the first wife said they never dated for long. He was so much in a hurry to marry her. And on the day they were even to marry, she never got to see his parents. Only co-actors came and they got married.
ẹ̀yin tèmi tẹ̀ ń bá àwọn videos wa all the time ẹ ṣé, I really appreciate yín, thank you so very much. Èmi mo tún gbé wálé yìí eléyìí tún yàtọ̀. Akin Olaiya kọ ìyàwó sílẹ̀, ìyàwó tí ò tí ì pọ́dún kan, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ló fà á? Nínú fídíò ilẹ̀ tí máa gbọ́ látẹnu àǹtí Àdùnní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n bá mi wẹ̀, máa bá mi like, máa share, kẹ́ máa comment. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí subscribe ọ̀fẹ́ ní subscription, kò ná yín lówó, kò ná yín ní extra data. Ọwọ́ tẹ fi ń like, tẹ fi ń share, tẹ fi ń comment, tẹ fi ń subscribe, ẹ̀ ní fi gbọ́mọ sí lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀ ní fi gba lẹ́tà ìbànújẹ́. Nǹkan rí nǹkan ilẹ̀ máa fọwọ́ yín ṣe. Ojú tẹ fi ń wò wá kò ní fọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tẹ fi ń gbọ́ wá kò ní di. Ó dàbọ̀.
Baba Iya area. Few months after our wedding, we were both expected to attend an event together in Lagos. However, she informed me that she was no longer interested in going for the event. Before I returned home, she had already packed all her belongings and left the matrimonial home without prior notice. After she left, I made several attempts to reach out to her personally and also went to the house of members of the family in order to resolve the situation peacefully and restore the marriage. Despite all efforts made, she repeatedly stated that she was no longer interested in continuing the marriage. Based on her decision and continuous refusal to return or reconcile, I hereby declare that Nofisat Fina Ahmed is no longer my wife henceforth, and the marriage relationship between us is hereby considered dissolved from my end. So it was the one that eventually put out the notice publicly by himself. And people were like, marriage of how many years? Less than a year. Of course, marriage they break. And they were like, you promised that this was going to be your last marriage. What happened? How can a woman suddenly just pack and run away? There is no woman that will just pack her load and run away from few months marriage. Now, a friend of the lady now came out to shed more light on the story. And I'm going to read for us. Don't forget. Okay, you will hear it from where I'm going to read. It was said that he told the lady, Nofisat, that she must not mention that they are broken up to the public. The question you want to ask is why? Another question you want to ask is, if he said you should not announce, why is he now the one that is announcing it? Now, why the marriage break? According from the mouth of a friend of Nofi, they said the marriage between my friend Nofi and actor Olaiya didn't last up to 3 months before they get separated. And the brother Akin already warned Nofi not to come to social media to say anything. We are so surprised seeing his letter flying on social media. They have divorced since last year, and Bro Akin already got married to Nofi, chief's bridesmaid. I repeat, let me put that, take that part again. Akin already got married to Nofi, chief's bridesmaid. That is the chief bridesmaid on this particular wedding when they were getting married. They said presently, he don't marry the chief's bridesmaid of Nofi. It was Brother Akin that cheated on Nofi with one of our friends who happens to be the one Nofi bridesmaid. Her name is Temi. Brother Akin was very wicked and evil to Nofi. In fact, Nofi regretted being married to him. Where this thing won't wrong go, no wrong go, we still they read. Bracken was very wicked and evil to Nofi. In fact, Nofi regretted getting married to him. When we confronted Temi and asked her to stop dating Bracken, she insisted she can't leave Bracken because Nofi has offended her before, and even her mother begged her to get married to Bracken by force because he has money. Nofi was so pained and she had to leave. From friends of Nofi, actor Akin Olaiya, Ganiyu estranged friends. So that's the story from the friends. Maybe more will come out of the story. But then say she want the lady, make she no talk. Then why is it that she's the one that now came out to come and speak on what you have already said? Don't say anything. Don't talk. Since you have gone, go. But shush. But now you can still bring the story. Can't bring them out. May women get sense. A woman in love, they are difficult to advise. Sometimes they go say destiny. But I go tell you, say, sense, e dey more in charge than destiny. Of course, there are some situations that cannot be helped, but there are some that can be helped. You see, when a man is divorced, from his personal experience now, a divorced man, maybe divorced woman, but I'm speaking from the angle of a woman now, because I know there are some men here that will say, how about divorced women? Maybe it's applicable to women too. But a divorced man are not the best people to rush into marriage with, from experience, personal experience. If a man got divorced, something made the wife to leave him. Nobody wants to leave a good man. Nobody wants to leave a good marriage. If people leave a good marriage, man or woman now, they leave for a reason. For example, an abusive person, you are not the one that will come and change that man. A narcissistic man, you are not, or woman, you are not the one to come and change them. It has been their behavior. It is their way. If somebody now leave them, a man, philandra, that is in their blood, you are not the one to come into their life and stop them from philandering. Look at the case of Ellen Prest yesterday. From the story we had, they said this man, now philandering, make her enter Ellen Prest hand. They say even with Ellen Prest, they say he no even stop. He dey cheat upon the woman. But the woman shame no gree her leave him. The woman stayed all through. Even when he was sick, the woman was there. You are not the one to change a man that decides to cheat. And a man, a married man who cheats with you, will cheat with others. I mean, we cheat on you too. Garani yen to sure, tí ó ṣe yí padà. Now, if a man now divorce, and you now just meet the man, I want to let you know, a man will never own up. Or maybe a woman too. They will never own up that they were at fault or they did anything wrong. What you go dey hear be say, I am speaking from personal experience now, so I'm not surprised. What you go dey hear be say, I tried my best. And such men, if especially the one wey get small change, then go dey give you money. You now as a woman will thinking, ọkùnrin dẹ̀ ń tọ́jú yàn, kí ni ìyàwó ẹ̀ tún fẹ́, kí ló ń wá? You will not know that what is behind 7 is more than 6. 5 dey there, 4 dey behind, 3 dey there, 2 dey behind, 1 still dey there, even 0 e dey. You go just think, say, and you be know what? They behave their best. But if you are careful and patient, not to allow them rush you, you will see something. Wọ́n ní tójú bá dilẹ̀, ó máa rí imú. But if you are in a hurry, if you allow them to becloud you with love, bombard you, and they're always good at love bombing because of desperation. They don't want you to see their weakness, their mistakes. They don't want to see the bad side of them. So they always hurry you, especially the ones that are not players. The ones that are players, they will not bother the one to marry. They will chop and keep it open. But you see the one that will divorce and hurry you to marry, please, for your own sanity's sake, don't you ever allow them to rush you. Don't you ever allow them to say, I don't want to lose, I want to marry, I don't want somebody else. It's a lie. It's a ploy to make you distracted, not to see who they are. Take your time. If he goes, another person will come. Something that is yours will be there for you, will be patient with you, will stay with you. The one that is not your own, if you rush into it, now you self go rush come out. Take it or leave it. Personal experience. If it's not meant for you, you rush inside the thing, you go rush out. Look at this young lady now. The guy came. According to the story, even from the first wife said they never dated for long. He was so much in a hurry to marry her. And on the day they were even to marry, she never got to see his parents. Only co-actors came and they got married. And, as a young girl, she thought her job was to start having children. And she started having children until they got to the stage whereby now they put meat for head. And they come for that one. Put meat for head, the man go shop. Put meat for head, the man go shop. It's the reality of a lot of women. It's the reality that many women, they have passed away. They are no more alive to tell the story. Now, the first woman complained. The second woman thinks say she don't see gold. Barely 3 months after marriage. Now, by herself, nobody pursue her, according to what we read. The friend self say the man who pursue her. Now, by herself, she pack load. As if something they pursue her. And of course, something they pursue her. But I'm so interested in this first wife story and why this man said that lady should not speak outside. You said she must not say "pam" in the public, but you are quick to bring out later after you don't marry our best friend. You see, I always look at this kind of a thing. Honestly, maybe when I was younger, I would have been feeling, this is sad, this is bad. But I look at men who play this kind of game, how they always end. When the first wife came out, telling her stories, nobody listened to her. They said it was because she was jealous. Na pepe body. There is a page I follow. I remember that lady loves writing. I remember that lady said, Igbonora, Alara gbigbono, go and sit down. We are not listening to you. We don't want to listen to you. There is no story you want to tell us. The man has moved on. I go lie for you. Nigerian women, they hear word. When you try to advise them, they will not listen. Tina Maxine said, me, I listen, no. When the first wife came out and said, this is it, this is it, this is it, many people never gave her a chance. Many people never listened to her. They say Igbono Rani, but the woman made a very strong allegation that could be true. She made a very strong allegation that even the parents of the wife, the new wife and the one where you go marry now, supposed to pause and be cautious, but greed and love of money will not let people reason. Greed, love of money will not let people listen and reason. You are the one that told this lady, don't say "pem" for outside. The lady no talk. What is the "pem" that you don't want that lady to say? What did he do to that lady while they were together? What transpired? If you know your conscience is clear, if you know you did what you were supposed to do. Thank you for the new subscriber. Somebody said he just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I missed that. If you know your conscience is clear, why are you scared of your partner telling their story? After all, it is their journey that they have learned from. That they are talking about it could even be just a therapy. You see any partner we go tell you, say, if you go out to speak, they are always wicked partner. They are partners who have something to hide. They are partners who are painting wrong narrative to the public. Meanwhile, who they really are, they want it to be kept in the closet. Why? Something must have made that lady. I don't want to believe it's the cheating. Domestic violence is also involved, maybe. But for her, when you left, the lady suddenly pack all her load and off she goes. She run away. Let me see if I have a video where she was dancing. The lady don't dance on social media now. You know, the kind of dancing that, I am free at last. Maybe if she opens her mouth, whether everywhere goes scatter. But God don't tell and say, if you do PEM, you will hate yourself. May we not go and meet somebody way past us. That is the bondage, the control, and the situation of a lot of women. There was a story I tried to do yesterday. I don't know why the video took very long to drop, so it doesn't have view. Where that lady, 18-year-old lady in Nigeria, that the guy was abusing that they took to hospital. They wanted to rescue the lady. And the lady was saying they should not arrest the guy. You can see somebody under control. And like I said, I don't know what happened to the parents of the girl. So I've gotten updates. Apparently, the young lady, lost her mother when she was young. So the father could not cope. So some people took her in. So I think from there, whether they were maltreating her, I think she now ran away from the house or so and started living with that guy. You know, I said it yesterday, that something made that girl to start. How can a girl be a 15-year-old, go and live with a man and be considered married? Married to who? Married to who? Not in the north, in the west. Married to who? Who gives such child out for marriage in the west and the east? It's unusual. If na northern people now, okay, we won't raise eyebrow. But in the west and the east, it's... So the guy apparently ran away from the house to that man's place. And he considered, he said, now his wife. They say nobody did marriage for them. They are just living lover. Begin call each other husband and wife. And we know a lot of women, young ladies, young women, they are in this situation where they will just find themselves in a man's house and they say, this is my husband. It's not your husband. You cannot call somebody who did not marry you traditionally, legally, or church or whatever. You can't call them your husband. He is your boyfriend. The lady is the girlfriend. You as the woman, you are girlfriend. Stop considering and calling yourself a wife when a man has not married you. And don't stay in a man's house. If he doesn't marry you, you are going to end up to regret it one day. No be every man go allow woman born pikin finish. You can't say, oh yeah, let us go and marry. You are only deceiving yourself. And the moment you start having children for a man that you are not married to, you are already in a box. o ti kó rẹ sínú wàhálà already. You will know lè lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ because you will now think, wait, with the child, where are you going? Sorry, I digressed. You will now say, where are you going with a child? Even if you want to go, the man, now he go first tell you, say, who won't collect you with one pikin? Don't carry my pikin go. You don't tie yourself already. Don't take my child to anywhere. Where they take my child to? If he calls you wife, even if you have to live together, tell him I'm not yet your wife. Let us